I'm live. Hey, welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I just finished a 2 hour training about how to heal your body. And one of the nice things about how you heal your body and working with individuals is knowing that it actually works. One, but it's like we had Ellen who's, has intestinal problems. Like it's really hot and burning and it's not very nice. And what I notice is that about the body, when I help people heal their bodies, how I help them do that is by addressing what drives the illness. And you know what drives the illness? Memories, references, hurts, and pains. But consciously, we feel bad and we notice our body and we point at the body. My body hurts. I got a problem here, the pain here, there, whatever it is. But in reality, the body is only expressing what the brain holds. So when you heard that the body keeps a score, that's not true. The body expresses the score. It expresses what the scorekeeper holds. The scorekeeper is your brain. And so when you understand it's the scorekeeper who is your brain and references, and when I help people who, like, for example, Paul had nerve damage from 13 angiograms, had, morphine patches to deal with the pain. And I said, okay, Paul, what was going on in your life? At that time, going through divorce, anger, all this stuff. We clean up that stuff and the pain that's supposed to be there neurologically is gone. But Ellen, for example, she had all this burning inside of her body. And to me, burning represents, especially your digestive system is designed to break down food and get nutrition from it. So what to me, the body says, and I use this book here, Metaphysical Anatomy, Secret Language of the Body, as a guide to try to figure out emotionally what's happening in the body. And so I said, obviously what it says, you're having trouble breaking down what's happening in your life. I told Ellen this. She goes, yeah. And I said, how long has this been going on? She said, ever since November. I said, what happened in November? She said, election. So it is that environment and the worries and all kinds of stuff that she's feeding is now affecting her body. And I said, I bet this is not the first time that you had an issue with a person. Now, this person is Trump. I said, when you think about Trump, who does he remind you of? She goes, my father. I said, Dad. I said, okay, let's go back and look at Dad. So we go back and look at Dad and kind of find out Dad was an abusive person. He was abusive. He abused her. She abused his mother, her mother, and especially in the old age. And so I said, okay, Dad's abusive. But I said, that's just a title. Give me proof. So we wrote these proofs down, different events. And I said, we'll pick the 3 worst ones and we'll change those. So we're doing this probably in 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And so we went and changed these memories. When I say change them, we update them where they're not bad anymore. And so we did that. And then from her pain level, before we started, and her body was from 0 to 10, it was an 8. And when I got done changing and adjusting these memories, it went down to a 2. And then we worked on a little bit more, got down to a 1. So here's the point. Pain is trying to keep you safe. All of our pains are usually built by memories and unwanted, unpleasant experiences driven by events. And so I've helped so many people with severe illnesses. Now, if you're having emotional issues in your life, whether you're going through a divorce, dealing with an ailing partner or family member, and you have to work with that, or you just always felt like a loser and always felt like you're picked on, beat up, and guilty and all that, change those memories, adjust those memories to set you free. And again, there's not anyone, and I'm probably say this with all humility, there's not anyone who can actually change memories as fast as I can and help you adjust memories. I've been doing this for a long time and miracles happen all the time in a very short amount of period of time. So if you're looking for something better and you're ready to heal, there's two to three things I would suggest. One, have somebody help you change it, get you on a jump start so you can start taking over. 2, learn how to take control of yourself. Learn how to change your memories, adjust your mind. Because what you hold in mind, you get in time. So if you had memories of dad and mom fighting and they're dead and gone, who is it fighting? It's you and your programming. Because remember, you captured memories. You created your mom inside your head. You created your dad inside your head. And when you're watching memories of them fighting, who's fighting? It's not them. It's you within you, about you. So if you change memories inside your head, you don't change what happened. You only change what your brain gives back to you. And if you're tired of being miserable, you're tired of living the same nonsense over and over again, there is a way out. And that is personal empowerment. learning how to change you. You want some help? What I suggest doing, go ahead and write your list of every bad event that's ever happened to you. Everyone, and then book a session and I'll help you change them. And when we get done, you know it happened, but it doesn't hurt you anymore and it doesn't control you. Now, you can change yourself, of course. You need to know how to do that. So if you're ready for something better, do something better by changing what you hold inside yourself. Love yourself, like yourself within yourself, because what you do up here, you do to yourself and do to others. So be nice. Create the life you want. Stop creating the life you had. Because I'm telling you, your brain is an intelligent idiot. It repeats the cycles over and over again until it destroys you. Learn how to be the master of your own mind. And remember, a divided mind falls. Become one. Create something you want instead of what you don't want. This is Robert Jean. You can change yourself course. Book a session with me. Learn how to manifest what you want by the UMP course, Ultimate Manifestation Process. By the way, you manifest everything you got in your life. If you don't like what you got, change it. I'll show you how. I guarantee it works. It changed my life. It'll change yours. Robert Jean. Love yourself, like yourself from within. Peace. See you guys.